All right. Are y'all ready to take flight? Thank you all so much for coming in and getting another reading. It is me, Bella Reads. Thank you guys so much for the people who have been commenting on the videos, liking the videos, sharing the videos, and for the people who have inquired about personal readings. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys for supporting my channel. All right, Pisces. So I know the last message that I gave you guys was about truth and about your worth and about you knowing exactly where you fall on the spectrum of life. And if you gained that knowledge and took it with you, and now you're walking in that path of truth, that path of knowing your worth, then this reading is for you as well. Pisces, you've taken yourself out of an equation. You've taken yourself out of a situation. You're no longer a part of the problem. You've realized that you are the solution. So you don't want to argue. You don't want to go back and forth. You don't want to repeat yourself. You don't want to say anything pertaining to the situation. The answer lies within you. And this isn't really a time to play the blame game, because see, that is how we begin to get stagnant in our own energy when we try to put the pieces of the puzzle together and say, well, you know, if it wasn't for so and so, this wouldn't have happened. If it wasn't for this, and there's no need to even play the blame game. That's how you get stagnant. So if I was you, I would reach down into my inner being and remove that blame, whether it be for yourself or whether it be for another person. It's just to remove that blame, because no one's to blame here when you're playing the game, okay? So moving forward, and you understand your worth, you understand what you bring to the table, and you understand your purpose, most importantly. So I feel like you're looking at life in the space where I don't have to do anything. If I know I'm the answer, I know I'm the solution, you're going to pick me. You're going to choose me. You know, when we go fishing, we choose that fish. We go to the market, we choose that fish. It's a choice. People have a choice whether they want to listen to the truth, whether they want to accept the real, or whether they don't. They have a choice, but the truth still remains. And I do feel as though the presidential election has a lot to do with it, because we've always known that America was racist. We've always known that America was sexist. We've always known that America was homophobic. We've always known these things about America. We've always known they had no love for the black community. We've always known that they've had no love for immigrants and people who want to come over here. We've always known that. And now that we have a convicted felon in office for the second term, just lets you know that they don't give a fuck. And they don't care. They're going to stand on their principles and traditions, regardless of who is coming to the country, who is what. That's what they're going to do. Now you have the other party who's making a lot of noise, you know, donkeys, jackasses, making a lot of noise, while you have the elephants who are standing on that principle, standing on those traditions. Who's right, who's wrong. But the reality of the situation is women are still becoming in power. Gay people still exist. Black people are still thriving. So regardless of what type of racism, homophobia, whatever type of sick mental issues these people tend to pass on to avoid the real conversation at hand, it's fine and dandy. But Pisces, you stand in your truth. You stand in your reality. You understand what's going on. You know that these people put guns before their children. And is it right? No. You know, you're letting them know that something stinks. You letting them know that something. Do y'all smell that? It's me. I'm the truth. You're letting them know that, Pisces. So you got this side who, you know, they seem like they're here for the seafood, and then you got these people who they don't even like. They don't eat no seafood whatsoever. These are strict people. They're with their traditions. There has 4 o'clock. There has to be a merge where there's a common ground here in Pisces, and it's within you. It's within you. When you use your voice, because you don't have no other ways of protecting yourself or projecting yourself, it is your mouth. When you use your voice, whether it be singing, whether it be speaking, whether it be writing, when you communicate, you cause a difference. You speak. Prayer is that of a Pisces, the communication. You praying for a fish. You praying for a result. You praying for some type of blessing. And it's you, Pisces. It's you. Okay? I'm not tooting no horns. I'm not here for that. But I'm about to get into this reading, and I thank y'all so much. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel if this is your first time. And let's get down with this reading. Okay, let me get these cards in order, because something, yeah, because it's a lot of chaos right now. It's a lot of chaos. But it ain't going to take much. It's just going to take a Pisces. It ain't going to take much. It's just going to take a Pisces. You want to feed a whole bunch of people. It ain't going to take much. It's just going to take it's just going to take a Pisces. Something could have happened in 2022. It's just going to take a Pisces. We're going into 2025 right now. So a lot of games are being, you know, unfolded. Like we're being shown like where certain people wanted to play games. All right, so let's see. I feel like you changing the game, Pisces. You changing the game, okay? Somebody could be from New York. Let's see. Okay, action, affiliation. I just heard affiliation, action, affiliation. Like walking through a new door, and you coming through like, oh, we about to change this with love. Like we about to check. Like this could be something where like a building was in shambles and it just needs some love. A dog needed to be rescued and it needed some love. Like it's something where you're coming in and you're bringing it. You are bringing it, Pisces. You are bringing it, and it's like, ooh, this is different. Like we never had this kind. We never had, nobody put this much attention on something. Something is good. Like somebody could be 47. Like nobody never put this much attention on something. So it's like a forward movement here. A forward movement here. Nobody gave this much love before. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's like, it's different. It's like maybe somebody got a new hairdresser or something. It's like, no, nobody gave this kind of love before. Like, and something is growing. Something is looking great. 8:08 on the clock. Boom. Like, big. Something is new. Something is growing because of love. Because of love. Okay? Something is going great because of love. Okay? And it's like, you may be shocked at this position that you've been given to do this, Pisces. Like, really? It's me? Like, I'm supposed to do this with love? Like, are y'all sure? Like, are you sure it's me? Yeah, it's you. I told you, you the answer, you the product. No matter the pain and shit that you done been through in life, honey. No matter how fishy life may have been, honey. It's you. You the one that got to cut the ribbon. And the people are waiting. They like, oh, all this is coming in right now. All this is coming in right now because you showed up. And not only 911 on the clock. Not only did you show up, but you showed up with love. You showed up with love. Maybe this is a chef. A chef here. The other chef was not cooking the food with love. Because if you don't cook the food with love, like the people eating it can taste it. So it's like people were dissatisfied with whoever was cooking before. Like they didn't know what they was doing. But Pisces, you know what the fuck you doing. You know what you doing. And all eyes is on you. Everybody looking like, what's on the menu next? What you gonna talk about next? What you gonna say next? Because it's like, you got plans. You got plans and you whipping it out, Pisces. You whipping it out. You like, okay, this is where y'all fucked up at. But we can go through this new door. We can go through this new door and we can fix it. With love. With love, Pisces. I'm telling you, with love. We can move forward with love. And I know it's different because you got your views, you got your traditions, you got your things that you hold close to your heart. But we want to go towards greatness. And in the place of greatness, there are people who don't look like you, love like you, work like you, think like you in the place of greatness. So we got to open our minds beyond what we've been taught, beyond what we've been, given. There's a new way. There's a new way. Some people are regretting this new way. Like, I can't believe, I'm going to have to give up something that I've been doing for the last 10 years, And I feel like this may be people who might be older in some capacity because, like, the older you get, the world changes. And it's no longer the same world that you knew when you were growing up. So you kind of get this bitter perception of how the world is turning and how it's evolving and how these things were not even in reach when you were evolving. And the older you get, you see it, and it's like, how can I adapt to this? Why don't y'all just stop right here so I can keep up? But that's not how the world works. That's not how the world works. So you gotta love these changes. You gotta love these changes, even though they may be difficult. Even though they may be difficult, you got to love them. You got to love them. Pisces, that's what you're telling them. Like, you got to love this. Because this is a new way. This is a new way, You showing them. Like, look, I know y'all may be talking about my past and saying that I used to be hooked on something. I used to be da-da-da-da. I was this, that, and the third. But I really know what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what you're telling them, Pisces. Like, I'm not here to play no games with y'all. And I mean that. I mean that. It's a new way. It's a new day. Understand that. Understand that these changes is coming from a place of love. It's going to bring solidarity. If anything, it's going to make something solidified. And it's through your vision, Pisces. It's through your vision. It's through your vision. Like, I don't know if you writing a book, if you writing a manual, if you playing in the Olympics, if you playing in some kind of something. But it's like, okay, y'all, we're going to do this. And it's never been done before. And it's never been done before. We're going to do this. So it's action. We're going to do this and we're going to love what we're doing. And we're going to make this money. Somebody could be 37. But it's like your idea, Pisces, is your idea. And it's new. It's new. It's new. It's new. And it's lovely. I don't know if it's like, well, we're going to start doing the makeup this way. We're going to start doing, it's like something different. It's like, it's different. It's different. It's like you change something. You change something, Pisces. And it's like, some people are like, what? That's kind of weird. But it works. You see what I'm saying? It works. It works. It works. It's different, but it works. It works. It moves forward. It moves. This could even be like an automobile or something like that. It moves forward. Somebody could be 44. It works, Pisces. Do you hear what I'm saying? It works. You are the solution, and it's with love. You got the answers, and it's with love. Things are working out great. Something could happen in the next 48. You could be watching something happen in the next 48 that blows your mind because you predicted it. You predicted it, Pisces. You predicted it. You'd be like, what? This, I said this 2 years ago. Here we go. Here we go. And now it's coming out. And now it's coming out. Like, some people are heartbroken because, like, you predicted this. You predicted this. Some people heartbroken. Like, you saw this. You said, look, this is going to happen. And I mean this with love. I mean this with love. I mean this is like a new thing. It's like, I mean this with love. You meant it, Pisces. It's like you meant it. Maybe you spoke at a rally. You spoke somewhere. But it was different because it's like people maybe didn't never see you like that before. They never seen you like that before. And they loved it. They were like, what? You, what? Somebody could be 58, born in 85, but it's like, Pisces wasn't playing no game when they said that. Pisces weren't playing no game when they said that. They meant that. They meant that. They meant that. Somebody could have been born in 87. But it's like the way you spoke, it was new. It was new. And it was you. It was new and it was you. And it was like people looked at people when it happened, people started to remember all of the games either you played or they played. And when you got to this point, it was like, wow, you really did that. You really did that. You really said that. And you said it so well. You made it look so good. Somebody could be 27. Like they couldn't do nothing but give you your props behind this. Because it was new. It was like not the old you, it was the new you. And they were reminded, like, wow, you really grew. Like something about you really grew. And they loved it. Something really grew. Something really grew. I don't know if it's the way you talk, the way you speak, the way you sing, the way you communicate, because I told you our mouths are very powerful. It's something here where you communicated and it was effective. You signed your name on a dotted line some kind of way, and it's effective, Pisces. It was effective. Okay? All right, you guys, that has been the reading. I thank you all so much. Please make sure you like the video. Comment below if it resonates with you. Let me know. And I thank you guys once again. Much love. Bye.